Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to my first time playthrough of Return to Monkey Island. I can't believe I'm able to say that, but last time we started Return to Monkey Island for the first time ever, and yeah, so much was revealed, and pretty much all of my expectations were subverted in some way. Obviously the kids were revealed to actually be potentially Guybrush Threepwood's own kids in the future, playing out make-believe stories of his adventures that he told his kids as they've been growing up in a theme park. But the theme park then changed back to a pirate park. It's definitely, my expectations were completely subverted in a really, really positive way. I've been thinking about it, and I still don't know whether it, obviously Ron has said that the secret isn't quite the same, or the game isn't quite the same game he would have made back in the 90s had he made the third game then. But was that always the plan, to have those kids as Guybrush's kids in the future? And then Guybrush also made a comment. He was like, you guys always make up such weird endings to those stories. So is the weird ending that it is, like, that they made up, that it's the future and are taking place in the present day in the kids' heads? How do they know about the present day? Obviously, I hope all will be revealed. And the two parents weren't really the parents of Guybrush and Chucky. They were just randomers. They were just random people. And they stopped and they looked at that parrot and they were like, wow, it looks so real. So like the parrot definitely was like some kind of robot or something. You know, very like, kind of like, like, you know, Westworld vibes or something like that. Michael Crichton's Westworld vibes. Or, of course, Pirates of the Caribbean itself is a ride with animatronic people and animals. And obviously they were like, wow, it looks so real, you know. Anyway, and then, of course, Guybrush proceeded to say to the kids, well, let me tell you about the story where I really found the secret of Monkey Island, because the kids seem to be interested in that. But also, Chucky, I don't think potentially is Guybrush's child. And Boybrush and Chucky are like friends, which is kind of interesting. Great subversion, but here we are, we're on top of the lookout of Melee Island. We've just arrived. And what do we have in our pockets? We have a to-do list, we have a coin purse, and we have my state-of-the-art pen. Let's have a look at it.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
It truly is. We learned that from Henry Jones in The Last Crusade, which is also, of course, a Lucasfilm film series.
Got a few coins for incidentals.
Okay. What's the to-do list? Mighty Pirates to-do list. Talk to the pirate leaders to get money, use wads of cash to outfit expedition, and find the secret of Monkey Island and relive the glory days. Yeah, it's weird as well. We saw Guybrush older, like much older, and he looks older in this game too. I've been thinking about it more, and I kind of had a small little watch back of the first episode. I think the art style is cool. I like the art style. I wouldn't say like it's my favorite art style ever, or I love it, or I think it's absolutely perfect, but I think it really works. So far it's worked, and we've lots more to look at. I can head for the island interior. And of course, that archway caused a bit of kind of, well, not controversy, but like Ron tweeted at some stage where he put up a picture of old 60s Star Trek where Spock, and I think it was Spock anyway, and Captain Kirk were walking through an archway, you know, like a portal, and then you know, he tweeted this archway shortly after, or it was the other way around, or something like that. Like, what did he mean? What does it all mean? Okay, let's stare into the bonfire.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you. I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Well, staring at fires is a really, really, it's a really nice thing to do, actually. It's really calming or something. What is it with humans? We've just this inbuilt thing, you know, fire. We made fire. Ooh, it's like our first big invention, and it's just deeply rooted in us. I like that. He'll just stay there and he'll warm his hands. What happens if I warm my hands too long? Will they burn? Be pretty funny if they burnt. Can I do any? Can I throw money in the purse or in the fire? That's the pen.
I don't need to update this by hand. The game takes care of it for me.
Ah, brilliant. At least there are some, you know, just kind of pointless item interactions that you can do. Obviously, because I'm playing it on the PS5 version, like I said in the last episode, I'm not using my pre-order horse armor bonus, but look, it's a useless item anyway. I'm sure it just would have had a funny, couple of funny lines of dialogue attached to it. I'll see it someday. Right, let's chat with the old pirate lookout some more.
Shouldn't you be on your way to the scum bar to talk to the pirate leaders?
I was just about to head down there.
Don't rush me. What if I want to just stop and smell the roses, huh? Is that okay with you, Mr. Rob Paulson?
Shouldn't you be on your way to the scum bar to talk to the pirate leaders?
I was just about to head down there.
It's a good voice, though. I like his voice. I think it's a well-chosen voice.
My business right now is down those stairs with 3 pirate leaders and the fat wad of cash they're gonna give me.
It's like a mini lookout, the owl.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Hi there, little guy.
Hi.
Hi there, little guy.
Yeah, and I love the way that the lookout was throwing us some shade in the last episode as well. Yeah, I'll just go down the steps of Melee. Oh, whoa, we're just like revisiting all these locations and they're going to be all slightly different. What is it with media when you return to a place that you've been to before in media? It's just so powerful. It's like Pokemon Silver. When you get to the end of the Johto region in Pokemon Silver and then the whole original Kanto region map opens up and you can return to all the locations. That was like revolutionary when we were younger. And any media that does things like this, that where you just return to old places and you get to see it. Fable 2, you return to the first town in Fable 1, in Fable 2, and it's all broken down and mysterious. Oh, it's cool, like. Ah, look, re-elect. Mayor Goldie Wilson.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's tough on toughness.
So I was right, so Carla has become the governor.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's tough on toughness.
Can I do anything? Can I write all over it?
That would be fun, but Carla would know it was me.
Alright. Guybrush's back of his head looks pretty weird in this art style. Oh my god. Oh, it's LeChuck's ship.
I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard.
I love the way that so far, like I know I've only just barely started the game, but I love the way that it seems less life and death, or LeChuck seems less evil. Like here he is just casually parked in the dock loading an expedition for, you know, to find the secret of Monkey Island. I like how casual it is. It's very Monkey Island. It's very Ron Gilbert as well.
Get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard.
Stroll along docks. Go on, I'll stroll along the
I'll talk to
docks.
the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to. I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
Okay, they are obviously trying to railroad us towards this.
Some things never change. The scum bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes.
Yeah, and you are a mighty pirate now. Head for the low street.
Oops, I almost forgot to duck into the scum bar to ask the pirate leaders to back my expedition.
Right, so they truly want me to go into the scum bar. Time to talk to the pirate leaders. The scum bar team. Oh, it's so good. Oh, look at all these people. Oh, we've got nobody swinging from the chandeliers this time, though. Who is this pirate?
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Oh, these aren't too happy pirates by the sounds of it.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
They really don't look like they like Guybrush much. Oh, a collectible card trivia book.
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
Is it like something that I'm going to have to collect?
Collectible trivia cards. Look.
Ah. In the back of the scum bar is... Oh, cool. So this is like, how well do you know Monkey Island? A fishing trophy, the cellar. Well, the kitchen, of course. Yeah, I got a good Monkey Island brain. Oh. Brilliant. What do I get? Do I get anything? I've done it right. Wow, there is 17 pages of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 trivia. So there's 70 pieces of trivia in the game. I must get a prize for doing all of them, surely, right? Oh, this is so cool. Oh my god. What is this game?
Looks like a circus act. Maybe. Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
The pirate leaders are... I wonder how much of the music in this game is live music. I'd be really, really curious enough to find that out. Because, obviously, we have Michael Land back on duties of music. I wonder how much of it is live and how much of it isn't. Right, well, they're supposed to be the pirate leaders.
I really need to talk with the pirate leaders first.
So these are new pirate leaders?
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
10 minutes?
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
Oh, they're so modern. So these are the new pirate leaders.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the 3 older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Aww, but they were so piratey and grog swilling.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm the rock-solid investment you've been waiting for. Just a humble pirate, unworthy to be in your August presence. Go on, Guybrush is proud. I'm Guybrush Threepwood. You've probably heard of me.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Ah.
Slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent? It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? This is the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
I like that now. So the, what do they call it? The setup, like the story setup, the thing that they're going to keep cutting back to, obviously, is Guybrush telling the story to his son. It's quite similar to The Princess's Bride, of course, where Fred Savage's granddad is telling him the story of The Princess's Bride. I like that. So they're going to be interjecting the framing device. That's what it's called, a framing device. They're going to be interjecting every so often with that. That's cool. I like that. It's crazy that how like immediately you can feel the difference having Ron Gilbert and David Grossman like on board. Like you can really feel just the tone. The tone feels right. I don't know. And like I barely played the game, but the tone just feels right straight away to me anyway. Exactly. It's a raid. Yeah, I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island. That's what we're here to do.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
I didn't think that was even a real thing. I love it. Is he a cousin of Captain Dreads? It's a prize of incalculable monetary value. It's a prize of incredible cultural value. It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved. It's a personal passion of mine. I really want to find it. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. It's a personal passion of mine.
It's a personal passion of mine. I really want to find it.
Your weird fetishes are not something I need to hear about.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. The percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Ah, come on, it's Guybrush. Help him out. Help a mighty pirate out. With backing, I can work it out. Could you at least point me towards an available ship? If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
With backing, I can work it out. It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
Triple your money or your money back. Brilliant.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
I really like the close-ups that they cut to. I think they're cool. Like, I think it punctuates each scene in an interesting way.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Basically.
Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Me too, Guybrush. Me too. What a shame. They're so mean.
Ooh, the name seems to fit even better than it used to.
Good joke.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Nice hat pin.
It's the emblem of a secret society I belong to.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous.
nice hat pin.
Beat it, creep.
Beat it, creep.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
Imagine if it did.
What's that you're drinking?
Large, get lost.
What's that you're drinking?
Large, get lost.
Nobody has any time for poor old Guybrush.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz off.
Stupid.
Clowns at the back table.
Stupid painting of the three clowns at the back table.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Peachy. Same old, same old. Fine. Good. He's not happy. Oh. You just get the warm fuzzies, don't you? When you just see these locations again. And the cook. He did our catering for our wedding, I hear.
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite girl.
Yeah, how is Elaine?
Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
She's good, no missing pieces. Still in public service, fighting scurvy now. I screwed up our anniversary. We're apart more often than I'd like. Yeah, like what happened? What happened at the end of Monkey Island 2 with Elaine? But of course the scrapbook tells us that the other adventures happened afterwards. So, just normal really. They got married, lived out a normal life by the sounds of it, had kids. After this adventure anyway.
We're apart more often than I'd like.
But you're still...
Oh yeah, we're still. We've just each got a lot on our plate. It's a two-plate relationship.
Well, tell her I say hello.
Aw. Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey!
The dialogue is nice and snappy as well, isn't it? It's not outstaying, it's welcome. I know I'm probably throwing a bit more shade at Tails yet again, but like... It's just bang, 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 we're done, move on.
Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Yeah, but the old stinky pirates, they were just nice. I think I hear the health inspector.
Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm thinking I'll steal one.
As far as I know, the only ship out there is LeChuck's.
Even better. Two birds with one stone.
Oh, he's gonna
I like your thinking.
he's gonna try steal LeChuck's ship.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old.
Aw.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Can I say anything else to the cook? No.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Ooh, maggots.
Active little guys, aren't they? It's like a miniature dance party. And at least they look healthy. Active little guys, aren't they?
A relative, perhaps?
Looks like a mugshot. Looks like a mugshot.
I can steal the Pillsbury Doughboy picture.
Stay away from that picture. Stay away from that picture.
Looks like a mugshot.
Admire the mop.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
A lovely mop. Oh, more maggots on the table.
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Yeah, well, smart. It's probably cheaper too.
Remind me never to eat here again.
Rancid foodstuffs.
More exciting when you can smell the risk.
Yuck.
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. and you have a packet of stick-on stars.
Nah.
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. And you have a packet of stick-on stars.
Sniff the soup.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
It pretty much was yesterday.
Pleasantly scorching hot.
Okay. We'll go to our old friend the bird, who looks like a wooden statue of some description. Ah.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Aww.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
String.
I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Yeah, you can always use some more string. Untangle the string.
It's hopeless.
Trivia book. Yeah, so I wonder how does that, how do I get more of those cards for that trivia book? To-do list. Use wads of cash to outfit expedition. That's out because it doesn't work anymore. Get or find a ship. Okay. Right.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
And the mop.
Will you advance me the down payment on a ship if I help you clean up?
Put that down before you hurt yourself.
What?
Clearly, there's a lot you don't know about mops.
They're slippy.
Honestly, I think I prefer to keep it that way.
Okay. Well, I can leave for the time being and come back at a later date. Talk to them one more time.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
He's got a lot. He's got a lot of really good qualifications for the expedition, actually.
I completed the 3 trials.
Trials?
It's how they used to make their bones in the old days.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh.
Yeah, but did you defeat LeChuck?
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
Oh. Good luck to you, so. I'm off to explore Melee. Or maybe let's have a look at the ship.
I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard.
What's that? Oh, a trivia card. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a nice little diversion. In the International House of Mojo, what do the blue price tags mean? Half of half of half off. Half of. Half of half of half of half of off. Half of half off. I have a feeling it's the first one. I don't get another chance. Can I load? Yeah. Oh no! Is that my only chance to get it? Oh, I feel really sad. That's very sad. I want to win. I kind of want to go back now and get the thing. That's sad. But what? Whatever.
How clever.
Le ship. Job openings?
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Okay.
For a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Brilliant.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
I could be the gunner.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
It's a good qualification.
Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Maybe 8. I've seen you hold your breath for 10 minutes.
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Smith, John Smith. Andrew LeChuck, nephew. Andrew LeChuck, no relation. Oh, I clicked left and right by accident.
Andrew LeChuck. No relation.
What a coincidence. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
I like how calm and collected and cool a Guybrush seems in future Guybrush with his son. He seems like he's been there, done that, like, you know? It's nice. Grog?
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises.
Oh, I'll be sad though if I not get another chance to do those trivia questions, because that's sad.
No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
Okay.
Looks like this is going to be a long journey. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. No parking of demonic... Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship.
How do I get out of here? Oh. Okay.
Hey.
Threepwood. I shouldn't even be talking to you.
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood, I just look like him.
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood. I just look like him. You'd be amazed how often people confuse us. Sometimes I impersonate him at parties, just for fun. We've never even met. I doubt I'd like him if we did.
Even if any of that were true, it wouldn't matter. LeChuck would take one look at you and go nuts. Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
But is LeChuck so just on that ship?
Hey.
What is it?
Can I be on your ship if I change my name?
Only if you also change your face.
Oh? Change face.
I don't need to update.
Change the face. Join LeChuck's crew. Solve problem. Quartermaster recognizes me and won't hire me, and get a mop. Seize LeChuck's ship at earliest opportunity. So I need to change my face in some way.
Hey.
I need to change my face.
What is it?
I need to take my face off.
Come on, let me have the swabby job.
If you were anybody else and you had a mop, I'd hire you. But you're you. so I'm sorry, I can't.
Hey,
What is it?
I like the quartermaster. I think it's funny she's a ghost. And I really like... The animations are really good in this game. They're really fluid or something.
come on, let me have the swabby job.
If you were anybody but you're you.
Hey,
What is it?
are you sure I can't convince you that I'm not Guybrush?
Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
What a shame. Right, if I come across any more of them trivia cards, I'm going to be very, very careful.
Expedition to Fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most...
So, he's going to Monkey Island, but why?
Why is Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Weird. It's weird to see, like, the locals moving around the world. Even though they did, like, you know, they moved around the world quite regularly in the original game, like in a few different screens. Can I go down the back of that area, like, fully? I can't. Okay. Le ship.
Hey, watch it!
So, they were talking about Wally there. Is that Elaine?
Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story. How's your scurvy prevention project? You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island. Remind me, how long have we been married? I want to know the answers to all these questions.
Remind me how long we've been married?
Well, it still feels like the first day somehow.
Aww.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Oh, Alexandra Boyd came back as well to voice Elaine. She sounds great.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way. Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
I agree. You've probably got to get going. Oh.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
Oh.
No, you say bye first.
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 Oh, I don't want to say bye. It's kind of interesting because Ron has always said that he thought Elaine and Guybrush ending up together, it would have never happened because he felt that Elaine was like much, you know, smarter than, too smart for Guybrush kind of thing, like. So they're kind of leaning into the lovey-dovey thing here, which is cool. Like I think Elaine and Guybrush are a good match, but interesting.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh. Right.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th Governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Port Elizabeth.
27th?
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
So true. So true.
It doesn't look finished. It doesn't look finished.
Can I try to finish it? I wonder is there going to be any unique interactions with the world, because a lot of the stuff they won't allow you to do, they just have that as that, you know, don't do it. See, look, there's another trivia card. Gotta be careful with these trivia cards and not get them wrong. Read the flyer.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
I would love a lime now. Limes are so good.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy.
Yeah, I want to combat my own scurvy.
I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Give me a lime so I can combat the scurvies. Scurvies. You scurvy dog.
Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
Yeah, don't do that. But I might scribble on it.
Some lines are better left uncrossed.
Meh. Open the trivia book. Guybrush wears. Oh, I don't know. Boxers or briefs? Nothing. Unknown. These are deep cuts. I'm not going to answer that question yet because I'll get it wrong, I feel. Here we are, like on the main street in Melee. Hey, it's Wally's Mops and More. Oh, they're the old pirate leaders. We'll talk to them in a minute. Let's have a look at the voodoo is going out of business.
Well, the voodoo here must be authentic, culturally and historically accurate. The sign says so.
Real voodoo.
They're having a half-off sale. Going out of business? This place is an institution. Going out of business? This place is an institution.
Let's go in and see if she's there.
Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Here she is.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean ever since the last time we saw each other? It's been years. How many years though?
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
I must walk the path.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
Ah,
Tell me my future?
is that a hint? Yeah,
Think of it as a book of hints.
a hint system.
Really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
I agree.
Thanks.
No charge.
I most likely will not be using that book of hints at all. Yeah, that'll stay untouched in my I say that now, I'm probably gonna get stuck on some puzzle, but I don't want to.
What's cooking?
The feast of knowledge.
What's cooking?
The feast of knowledge.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
Okay, I trust you.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
He wants the knife.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons. Use with bricks, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility.
Jesus Christ.
Consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all
Watch now, I have no money to pay for it.
present and future throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Oh yeah, sure, I have a bag of money because I'm adult Guybrush. Appreciate the knife.
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Grab. Can't do that. I think I might change the size of the subtitles. Can I do that? Dialogue choices can stay the same size. They were very big and they take up a lot of the screen. I just want to see how these are different now.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those...
Yeah, that seems a bit better to me so far. Yeah.
Dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said? How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Okay.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts.
Like, dark magic is a physical object by the sounds of it.
Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
Yeah, it seems like a LeChuck thing.
I don't suppose you sell mops.
I cannot guide you on matters of mops. The true master is the cook at the scum bar.
Okay.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Speaking in tongues, voodoo lady.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
To what?
What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there.
Okay.
Is this the year when you finally get to your name?
Yeah.
Almost a running gag between us.
No, it is a running gag.
Like when your glass is empty, but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
There's Ron trying to tell us something that maybe we shouldn't know the secret. Because when you know the answer, it's like a magic trick. When the magic trick is revealed, somehow it's not as good. So Karina, she just dropped that bombshell. Her name is Karina. How crazy. Okay.
Will I succeed?
Achievement depends mostly on the definition of success.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
No.
Never mind.
I never do.
I've always been impressed by your chair.
Thank you.
It is pretty impressive.
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Sold out.
Sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
Yeah, that's exactly what I need.
It's the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Check. I need John Laney's eye patch.
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy.
All my...
Can't you at least...
Nice basket.
Too bad it's empty. An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month.
Yeah.
Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks. Keep up the good work, buddy.
Still holding up the world.
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game.
It isn't, yeah.
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game.
Is that a reference to Final Fantasy?
Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle.
Musty bottle. A trivia card.
Not for me. Looks like it's been there forever. Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign.
Colorful.
Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here?
That actually would have told me the answer.
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Okay.
The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
I don't know if I agree with you.
It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
Okay.
Not very practical. It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers.
Okay, well I think I've looked at... Oh yeah, give us the frog.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Interesting. Alright, so I have a forgiveness frog. Try to remember why I'm carrying a frog.
The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog.
Okay. Right, I have more trivia. What item from Monkey Island 2 did Guybrush bring into Monkey Island 3? It was helium balloons, right? Yeah. I'm really annoyed about that first card though. Part of me really wants to go back, but it's way too late now. Okay, leave. Is it the men of low moral fibre? It doesn't really look like them. No, it's not.
If it isn't Frank, Fred, and Finn, how are you?
What you be talking about, boy?
They're the pirate leaders.
Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. In a good way, I promise.
Aren't you that Guybrush Threepwood who wants to be a pirate?
And you're the pirate leaders. I was looking for you.
Aye, well, we're not the pirate leaders no more.
Former pirate leaders is what we are.
Yeah, I already knew the trio who took your place. And your table.
Escaped with your life, I see.
What did you mean, wants to be?
No, well, he was a wannabe.
For a long time now.
You may call yourself that, but remember the three...
He never finished them.
I remember them. I was proud to complete them. I still talk about it sometimes. Ad nauseum, Elaine says. It's Latin for something.
Be that as it may, I don't recall us being presented with evidence as to the completion of all three. That were part of your instructions at the time.
Oh no, really?
'Tis true enough.
Now listen, can this wait a little longer? I've got a lot on my to-do list right now.
Aye, it matters not. We've all of us moved on.
It's a technicality, alright? It's a technicality. Give Guybrush his... He deserves his t-shirt to say that he's now a pirate.
I'm going on a journey to find the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret?
What a prize!
That's what I tried to tell those clowns in the bar.
They say the pirate what holds the secret can never be sunk, that the wind always fills his sails.
In the old days, we might have gone after it ourselves.
But we've got no fish to fry, so to speak.
We've sold our ship and sunk all of the cash into our next venture.
Which is what?
Tell me about your next venture. What is it?
'Tis a fish shop on the high street where the general store used to be.
A place for buying of fish and telling tales about the catching of fish.
We'll be open on the morrow. Be sure to stop by.
On the morrow.
We'll give you the friend's price on the unpopular fish.
You said you don't have a ship? Where do you get your fish?
From reputable sources.
We'll give you an additional discount if you don't talk about that where people can hear.
How is it that you're not the pirate leaders anymore?
Time and democracy, boy.
A lot of our supporters be dead drunk, or retired.
Our eyes be sharp and our judgments keen. But once you be labeled old school, that's all that gets seen.
The traditions of the three trials have become a joking matter in some quarters.
Dark times.
Aye, they even...
Yeah, that's sad.
Sit with fruit these days. Won't even strip the varnish off a deck.
That's no good.
Why'd you pick this corner instead of one closer to your fish shop?
The woman that lives above the shop location is doing a bit of haranguing today. We'll stay clear of her. Thanks very much.
Fair enough.
See you around.
Seems likely.
So weird just being back on Melee Island after all these years.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
So she's kind of like buying up the place like Ozzy Mandrill.
What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that? Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor. This place has kind of gone downhill.
Ah, is that the time?
Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now.
Save the clock tower! Save the clock tower! Kind of ironic I'm saying that, or funny that I'm saying that, because right behind you, the camera, is a poster of Back to the Future. Don't know why I told you that. Now you know.
Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle.
Wally's Maps and More. This is Wally's shop. Oh, look at the pirate up in the window. He was fixing his hat with his hook. Wow. Somehow seems smaller. The motion is really nice as well. Wow.
Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
Just completely glossing over what happened.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
Well, I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
It's Wally B. Feed, right? Isn't that his name? Wally B. Feed. Isn't it?
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Typical.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was.
His voice is unusual.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
Wally seems very weird.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Never knew Wally was so driven by cashola.
It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh.
Wally, look at him. How weird.
I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
A monocle.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
Sneak a monocle.
Ooh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
We just were given a monocle rather than robbing it, really, at the end of the day.
It makes things look bigger.
It's crazy. That's so cool. That's a nice little reference. An old lamp.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason.
Box of maps.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind.
Yeah, but you have a bag of money.
This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Ooh, looks chilly up there. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away.
Star Wars?
What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable. It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep.
Is that... I don't get the joke.
I had a map like this once, but I sailed left.
Fair enough.
It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, cursed black diamond. The first rule of piracy is, never buy a used treasure map.
A slightly suspicious ladder to a window.
Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby.
Suppose Wally is quite small.
Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
I have a bag of money.
Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Of course.
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes.
I wonder will there be a maze in this game?
It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny. It looks expensive. I like shiny.
Okay,
Never seen one of those before. Never seen one of those before.
it looks like the map in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the Disney one. Hold this woven thing in your palm and have the city of Paris in your palm or hand or something like that. Wally, have anything more to say?
Melee clock is still broken.
Yep.
Hey, Wally. Busy?
Yep.
Hey, Wally. Nice weather.
Yep.
Hey, Wally. Melee clock is still broken.
Yep.
Right, well, Wally clearly has nothing for us other than just a little trip down nostalgia lane. Leave him to his maps, I suppose. Move on. Meanwhile, on LeChuck's ship.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you
Here he
know
is.
preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed! Wait! Let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Very well. Wow, so there you have it. That is my first experience of hearing LeChuck's new voice actor. Because of course, yeah, unfortunately, our Earl Bone passed away. R.I.P. Earl Bone. And he actually gave his blessing for them to, you know, recast the part. He didn't actually want to do it. He had retired at that point. It sounds like the voice actor who's doing LeChuck there is trying to do a fairly amicable job to do an Earl Bone type thing, but he is also definitely doing something of his own. I'll have to hear it again a few times before I make a full judgment. He doesn't maybe sound as evil, he sounds a little more teenagery in a sense, which is interesting. Right, there's an old woman. I just want to run down that alleyway straight away. As many viewers that watch these videos know, I just love what's down there, and I will be going down there very soon, but I'm going to have a look at these things.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
I agree.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
What's all the graffiti?
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
There's an old lady.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Okay, yeah. That's true. That's what keys do. What?
Things are not what they seem.
I don't think they are. Yeah, it is very David Lynchy.
All keys are gold. It's the way of keys. No one ever works together. All want their own prize. When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone.
She is literally like the log lady out of Twin Peaks.
You can find a golden key, but you cannot own it. A lock is a beautiful thing. A key, even more so. If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding.
Gears grinding. Is she like making a reference to the whole animatronic thing?
They're mostly gone now. Hardly anyone left to pick up the pieces.
What's mostly gone?
The queen always gives way to a new queen. She vanished along with the ship. I told her not to go.
Who's she talking about?
The secret smells like popcorn.
The secret smells like popcorn. Like a cinema? Is it a movie?
Some islands you should not visit. But what can you do? I got my golden key. But then, that is not enough.
How many lines of dialogue does this lady have?
Lights out always comes sooner than you think. He's doomed. But that's what you get when you get involved with a woman of station. They all think they deserve it. Well, they do and they don't.
I love her. I think she is great.
It's a fairly good story. I wonder if there will be a sequel.
To what?
When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone. All keys are gold. It's the way of keys. When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone.
Finding what? The church is closed. Memories.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
And they're all boarded up. It's so weird seeing this place all run down. That old lady. I really want to go down that alley, but I don't think I should just yet. I'm gonna have another quick look this direction. I might even go into these areas.
Looks sort of like an eye. I think it's a chandelier.
Let's go into the jail.
Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
It's Otis.
Howdy, kid.
And Stan.
Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time.
Correct.
You look different somehow. New art style?
Yeah.
Nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Imagine that.
It's funny because, so this would be, by the sounds of it, the second voice actor for Otis. Because Otis is in Escape. And I really kind of liked Otis's voice actor in Escape, but this is fine too. There's nothing wrong with it.
Or this time.
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson.
I picked them from the governor's garden instead, huh?
Right.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
I agree.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
And my number 3 priority.
What's in here, son? It's like a swamp, without the clean parts.
A health hazard.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Eee! A spider! Ugh, it's that same spider. Ah, it's that spider again. Ugh, I simply don't like looking at that spider.
He really doesn't like that one spider.
Every time I look at it, it's somehow worse. Jigs! Why do I keep looking at it? Jigs! Why do I keep looking at it? I don't remember this place being so...
They finally
What's this up here? An unsightly jade lamp.
Well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it, the worse it looks.
What else do we have?
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
But I've got a monocle.
How's your day go?
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Brilliant. Okay.
Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Let's have a look at the to-do list. Quartermaster, yeah. Get a map, yeah. Okay.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Simple.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
You look like you're having a good time. That's nice.
A trivia card.
At least this jail has 2 lamps.
Yeah, we are living the life.
There's Stan's team in the background.
They say the only...
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Should I talk to Stan?
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
Stan and his crazy arms.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Stan seems nicer. My hands are tied. Sure, Stan, your hands are tied.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters. It's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
Allegedly.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Melee Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Stan. He sees the world he has a very strange, skewed perception of the world, I think.
Sounds like you should have been arrested several decades ago. I mean, why now? All of a sudden.
One word. Jurisdiction. I was expanding my core business, you see, trying to provide ship owners with a variety of ship maintenance necessities. Sponges, barnacle scrapers, repair manuals, rudder tape. I had a whole line of products. I expanded my distribution to other islands all over the Caribbean. And that's when I ran into trouble. Some of those islands have different laws, you see, that might not seem so fair to men like you and me. They slapped me with a ton of paper, talking about things like standards of quality and consumer protection and environmental impact. They didn't understand that I wasn't really selling porthole wipers. I was selling happiness. And my customers were happy. They were perfectly happy right up until some clown with a briefcase came along and told them they weren't. It's a crock, son, and that's why it won't stand up in court. I'll be out before you know it.
Like, are they, because Ron in interviews, and I think David as well, when they were announcing this game, they kind of said that, like, any of the story beats that they don't want to reference from the sequels they didn't make, they kind of would just gloss over. Like, it sounds as if they're kind of just glossing over Stan's different businesses that he had, or are they including it without really nailing it down? Like he was saying there, that he had distribution all over the Caribbean. Is that his other businesses? Because it seems like he was just always a used ship salesman here. But even in their own game, Monkey Island 2, he was a coffin salesman for a while. He got out of the ship selling thing.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners...
Good, yeah, they're referencing it. That's okay.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Yeah, they're referencing it anyway, which is good.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Stan would prefer to rot in jail.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Specific much?
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding
Document shredding.
I forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing.
Yeah, I can do that for you, Stan.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
150.
Okay.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice.
Okay.
See you later.
Yep.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
See you later.
Yep.
Wow. Just tripped down nostalgia lane there.
Word of advice, kid. Stick to the narrow straights.
The narrow straight. Have one more look at that spider.
Yikes. Why do I keep looking at it?
Okay. Should I go into the locksmith? Right, we've met Stan, we've met... I want to go down that alley. I think I'm going to go down this alley. And I think I'm going to end the episode down here. They've changed the poster. That looks like Stan. I can't even look at the poster. How strange. It's different. The same. Oh, trivia card. Read the sign.
Employees only.
Of what?
It seems to be stuck closed.
What is it? What is my fascination with this street? Alright, let's have a look at the trivia cards, the trivia book. The Mad Monkey was a sunken ship, LeChuck's pet champ, a giant robotic monkey, the leader of the Pirates of Danger Cove. It was a sunken ship, right? Yeah. Largo Legrand's catchphrase was, wherever you go on Sea or land, you can't ever hide from Largo Legrand. Kiss the cook. Hey, how's old Pegbiter get loose? I'm steaming weenies. It's wherever you go on Searland, you cannot hide from Largo Legrand. Guybrush wears... I'm not sure. Boxers? I don't think he wears nothing. Ah! And do they have a heart on them? I'm really sad that I missed that last piece of trivia. Ladies and gents, I'm gonna leave it here today. I think I've kind of seen enough where we have stuff to do on our to-do list. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, we still need to solve some stuff. We might have to bust our friend.
It's the number for the jail cell lock.
Our friend Otis out of jail, but it's the third thing on our to-do list. Oh, well, it's not actually on our to-do list, but why did they change the poster? Like, it looks like Stan. Visit the circus. Oh, it's so weird having a new Monkey Island, isn't it? Isn't it? You guys all probably already played it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today. It's been an absolute pleasure as always, playing through Return to Monkey Island for my first time. See you next time.